Hello everybody and welcome back to the hardcore world. As you could have seen from that time lapse that we immediately opened the episode with, just this tower and gate alone, a considerable amount of time based off the amount of day-night cycles that went by. My god, it looks great. I love the way it's turned out so far. I was worried about how it would turn out compared to the creative world, compared to me building it in survival, but I think it turned out pretty darn well. I still love the gates and everything about the wall design, and when it's actually stretched out across the landscape, it just becomes that much better. Believe me, this is only the start for this episode. We got the gate up, we know where the center point is going to be. You're going to come straight out here, and then pretty much straight over this hill is going to be the keep and everything else. But like we did last episode, we marked out all the areas that we're going to be outlining the walls with. Still have to clean a crap ton of this area out, but for now, I wanted to go focus our attention yonder over to this way. I wanted to take a moment and just reflect on everything we've done so far, and to be honest, it's a lot. I haven't checked the statistics in a long time, but some of the items and the amount of times we used them in this list is pretty insane for a single player world. But it all started with us finding this mountain. We built the giant mine, constructed the door, added on to the outside of the mine, constructing a crane and a pathway and everything else. And then it went on with the bridge, the village. This village, I still can't get over it. We still need to do a lot of work on it. I still haven't even filled the whale up, and I haven't even made all the street lights that I want to make, but trust me, we're gonna get all that done. Believe it or not, 1.20 is looming around the corner, and we can do so many things with street signs in terms of the hanging signs and all that, so I'm looking forward to that a lot. And then just recently it became a matter of the windmill, this bridge right here, and then now we're working on this like little keep here. And you can only imagine what these walls will look like when they're fully expanded out across the landscape and spiral up the hill and a giant keep looming over the edge. I'm excited for it. Recently, I don't want to go in there because I have a bad omen, but I got the villagers to trade me efficiency and feather falling. Yeah, efficiency and feather falling. I got feather falling on my boots and efficiency on this pickaxe. It takes a lot to repair this pickaxe, but it's been super beneficial in the mining process for the walls. I have a bunch of resources over there and some chests that aren't loading in, but pickaxe has been super helpful. So my friends over there in the cave with their blue beds that love it here very much, I don't care what any of y'all say, they love it here, are very beneficial to me, and I think I'll keep them. We still have a decent amount of resources here to construct the wall a little bit more, but in the end I am going to be needing some more tuff. That is my main limitation right now. We got a good amount of andesite, a good amount of cobblestone. We can smelt some of the cobblestone to turn into regular stone for the higher up layers, but tough is the real struggle here. And I have some way deep down in the mine, but it becomes a real problem to get to that. I've been slowly deconstructing this hill, just tearing it apart, that way I can build right here when the time comes. Just got done covering this up, it wasn't shown in the time lapse, but other than that, I want to start expanding the walls to the left and right, as well as probably trying to map out a little bit of the paths here. But main thing I want to do is try to get these walls constructed. It's taking a long time delaying episodes and stuff like that because of these walls, but I want them done right. I don't want to rush them. So I'm gonna hop on that and start expanding out one of these directions. Okay, so you have to admit, the wall looks a lot better than probably anybody expected. It looks a lot better than I expected. It looks very grand, which is definitely the route I was going for. Haven't finished these towers yet. This has been multiple days in the making. It takes a lot of just time in the mornings and stuff to do this, but I haven't even done this side completely. But this wall is looking pretty good so far. I still need to add the wooden walkways to everything like that, but I need to get this episode out. So we made a lot of progress. And if we're doing this much just in one episode, imagine what I can do between now and the next episode. Just going from here all the way over there. And then we can even start laying out some of the grass paths and stuff. But this wall looks fantastic. Honestly, it turns out way better than I thought. I love the gradients going up from the tough cobblestone andesite stone to stone bricks. I think it's a great gradient, and I think the layering of it really helped. Yeah. A lot of resources went into this, and a lot of resources I no longer have. Gathered more tuff, andesite, completely out of cobblestone. I had a whole double chest of cobblestone pretty much out. I think that is a good stopping point for this episode, but before we completely stop, there is a few other matters I need to attend to in the village, such as the well. We haven't filled it with water. Plan on fixing that today. And then there's a lot of street lamps that we have yet to build, and I want to get those constructed today as well. So we're going to do that real quick. So this street lamp right here, I do kind of like. Might want to stick with this style just because it's very simplistic. Change up the textures a bit, like replace the deep slate with probably just stone brick. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the well filled. All right, now that the well is filled, the people in the village can finally get the water. So that's pretty good. I like how this stuff immediately started freezing. Yeah, let's pick that back up. There we go. So we need to definitely light up this village with some street lamps because in certain parts of this village, it gets incredibly dark at night. So probably putting one about right here. I'm just gonna mark it out with some pillars. Probably one about right here. The houses have lights on them, so we don't need to put them too close to the actual houses. Another one there, alternated on the paths. We'll put another one probably right there. And I'll just continue like this around the village, marking these out, and then we'll probably finally get up and build them. Put another one right here going down, and like that. Still need more iron to make more lanterns, but I at least want to get these lamp posts set up. That way we can have them ready to go whenever we get more iron. We're gonna have to do a lot of like resource grinding here again pretty soon, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I kind of enjoy just sitting back and mining, listening to music, so not too bad at all. But yeah, you can tell these walls are big whenever the towers and the walls themselves rival the height of a windmill. These are some pretty substantial walls. Even though they're only 2 blocks thick, they look magnificent, and I love the way they look. Once we get the towers finished and have smokestacks running out of them for, you know, like signal flares, I think it'll look really, really good. We can get the finishing points of the fence posts on them as well. Oh man, I've never built a castle like this before, and so let alone survival. I built one kind of in creative, but nothing to this degree, and I am loving the way it's turning out. Can't wait to expand the future village or the kingdom that's gonna go in there. I can't wait to do that. All right, so we've added several of the street lamps to the village. Definitely need to get some more iron so I can add the lanterns. I don't know if we're gonna get the full effect until we actually add the lighting to it, but I like the way they kind of just alternate down the pathways and stuff. Oh, I forgot one. Never mind. I missed a street lamp. I'm going to just get this built real quick. It also gives you some insight on how I construct them, I guess. So 3 pillars up, jump on top, plop it down the stair, go to the other side, put one upside down, and put a slab right there. Very simple, but it gives it a nice little bit of, like, I guess, wiggle to it, a slight bend. So looks very good to me. This village is coming together very nicely. Still a lot of work we got to do in it, but it's definitely one of the better builds I've done, just a village alone. Mainly because of these trees. I still can't get over how simple or how easy those trees were just to come to mind and just pop up there. But little stuff like this wagon here in the village definitely adds a lot of life, and I'm looking forward to what comes next in the survival series, I guess. This block has been here forever, and it's bothering me. Of course I get flint from it. So we thought the gate was big. Look at that. I left a dirt pillar. I can't believe I've done that. But, Jesus. That wall's huge. But constructing up that village makes us one step closer to actually giving these guys a home. I don't know how long these blue beds are going to make them happy in here, but they still look pretty happy. I haven't been giving them potatoes because they're out of beds, but very happy people. Very happy me. They give me books. They help me live. Feather falling's a saving grace for me. This crafting table's been here for a long time too, so let's get rid of that. And before we end this episode, I kind of just want to do a quick walk through everything we've done so far. It all started with this gate right here, created the path, and literally just going down to here was all we did the first episode. Very good episode. And then we went ahead and built the bridge. Somehow me building this bridge was the best episode I've done out of the hardcore series. Then in the next one, we went ahead and got started on the village. The village slowly became a reality. The snow slabs, or the snow layers, absolutely new hatred for me. I had to, what is that, placing and mining? No, I mined almost 10,000 snow slabs for the village's roofs. So yeah, definitely one of the most blocks I've mined so far in the series, but I think it really worked out in the end. Because without the snow packed up on the roofs, this village wouldn't have the same effect that it does. And I still need to go through and make some snow layers like packed up against the sides. A lot of work we can do to this village to make it more alive and like busy in terms of like active movement, because Minecraft is a very static game, so having any types of movement really helps out. Then when we went ahead and got the village constructed in God knows what episode, and recently we went ahead and constructed this pathway. This pathway took not too long. Windmill didn't take too long. Little sized farm here, but windmill turned out beautiful. Still need to do some more work to the windmill. I'm waiting on the sheep to reproduce. They should be waiting on the sheep to reproduce. I had to kill some for some food, but after that, we went ahead, expanded this pathway down right here, built the bridge up in the last episode, And this episode, we've done this. We've got this entire wall up, so definitely a big improvement to what we had before. And next episode, we're probably going to get this side up, connect both sides to the mountain, get the towers finished on them, and we could start getting work done on the actual kingdom on the inside. I had to clear a bunch of stuff, but yeah, this video has been a long time in the making. Multiple hours of my life has been devoted to mining, placing, and breaking multiple types of stones. So if you liked this video or my channel or anything in any way, shape, or form, I kindly ask that you support the channel in any way that you can, whether it be liking, subscribing, or just commenting. Anything works in the end, and I appreciate you stopping by to watch my videos. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.